Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. Information getting to is that more things are happening round about Nnamdi Kanu. His lawyer, as one of his legal counsel collapsed in Kuje. Precisely, special counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, Aloy Ejimakor, collapsed. Now, according to what we are gathering, before we go to newspaper, kindly subscribe to our channel. According to what we gathered, Aloy Ejimakor, the special counsel to the leader or detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, that's IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, had fallen ill at the Kuje prison about 24 hours after the presiding judge, Abubakar Umar's side, a senior magistrate at Kuje, refused to sign the bail bond for his release. It was also learned that Ejimakor was unable to meet with his counsel, Barrister Maxwell during the routine visit to the facility. Hey, I hope all is well. Let's continue with the news. And according to Ejimakor, whom, when he woke from his situation, narrated that he could not sit straight or stand as nurses at the Kuje prison are attending to him. It was understood that he may be transferred to the hospital. Ejimakor was arrested on Monday with 12 others, including Nnamdi Kanu's younger brother, Prince Emmanuel Kanu, by the Nigerian police during the #FreeNnamdiKanuNow protest. They were therefore tear-gassed, beaten, and then transferred to CID unit of the State Police Command before being detained overnight at the notorious SARS cell known as Abattoir. On the following day, they were driven by the police all the way to the Kuje magistrate without their lawyer and summarily remanded by the senior magistrate, Abubakar Umar Said, who reportedly had a deal with the police to keep them incarcerated. Also on Friday, human rights activist and two-times presidential candidate Sowore was arraigned with Ejimakor and others. The same magistrate granted bail and then disappeared without signing off on their bail bond. Ejimakor is said to be at the clinic being attended to at the Kuje Correctional Center by some nurses, where his condition is said to be deteriorating very fast. But let's be careful the way we are playing politics in this country. To start with, this is just me talking. Aloy Ejimakor is not particularly a very small boy. That guy is over 60. And if he's over 60, he could be having some special illnesses that he is managing. I would have advised that we not throw caution to the window. Let's not begin to play politics with everything we see. Because the truth is, if there's need, that guy is a lawyer. He knows the due process. How can you finally give them by bail? You did not sign it off. If you did not sign it off, that means they cannot be granted bail. Let's be when we are doing this thing. It is protest, and every Nigerian have a right to protest, peaceful protest. It is enshrined in our law. There are better ways. We cannot be sure. This it's honestly, you can't. Okay, let's look at this objectively. Not being politically correct. Let's be true citizens of this country. It has never been this bad in Nigerian history that we do not even have oppositions in political parties. It has become so bad to the point that any political party that seems to be a main opposition, all of a sudden start having internal problems, internal squabbles that will probably lead to issues in that party. Before you know it, it will not look as if the party is no longer organized. Fast forward, we now have situations where if you want to protest, it will not look as if it's a crime under Nigerian law to protest. But there's a right to protest. Peaceful one at that. And Sowore wants this to register in the subconsciousness of Nigerians and other Nigerians living in Nigeria, and even to the political leaders, that you cannot, in your time, when you were not in power, protest becomes legitimate and right because it's constitutional. But when it comes to our time, when you are now in leadership, protest becomes a crime that should be punishable by even using the powers of the law, even though it's not constitutional. We honestly, and to think that Omoyele Sowore, who understand, I don't know, but even Omoyele Sowore himself is not left out of this matter. See, I feel that this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, can we just handle it the way it is? Let's not go and trigger what is not. I know that some Southeastern leaders are, because of their political drive, their political selfish interest, have decided to pretend as if they are not seeing some certain things. If anything untoward has happened to some of their children, some of their illustrious sons, they will bring them to accountability. I recently heard Maxwell Okpara talking about the Southeastern leaders, how they have decided to keep mute and that the Igbos are watching. I would say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer is also in the system of this judiciary of legal, is also a legal personnel. You understand the dynamics. You people should not keep him to the point. And if they are concentrating, they should quickly take him to another hospital. They should quickly, because this is one person I'm very sure to a great extent that he has probably never attended, he has never entered prison. If he ever does, it's probably to visit someone, not to stay in there. He knows better. If it was not within his right to protest, to a peaceful protest, he wouldn't have come. But he came out because he believes that it is within his right. He is the lawyer of Mazi, the leader, special counsel. And I feel also with all of that going on with, the stabilization here and there, because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, special lawyer, leader, special counsel was with him, he wouldn't have tried to defend himself. It would have been a case of, okay, fine, if whatever reason that made him want to do away with his senior advocate, this particular lawyer would have stood with him. This is a lawyer. Oh goodness. I pray he gets well soon. I also pray that whatever it is, they should please take him to the hospital. If that cannot be managed, take him to the hospital. So that this country is already, a lot of things require prayer in this country. Let's not add another one to it. Now, we are looking at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are trying to bring him out. His lawyer is now in prison. Over what one would say they have lifted it all, and is about to meet his jail, his bail conditions, and the document was not signed. It doesn't smell nice, so let's go wrap it up. Let's be in our comment section.